While the 2000s produced countless great films that still hold up very well, there are a few legendary films that harken back to the early 2000s and appear to be particularly rooted in that era of filmmaking. Each year, the film industry looks to progress, and nothing surpasses old classic movies for bringing viewers back in time. Here are the top 10 most nostalgic 2000s movie. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified by the latest videos. At number 10, Legally Blonde, 2001. Elle Woods entered Harvard in 2001, and Legally Blonde became a famous film that is still considered a classic to this day. Elle desperately wanted her law student lover to propose to her, but when he broke up with her instead, she tried everything she could to get him back. While attempting to win back her lover, she learned that she was wiser than she imagined, forever breaking the blonde female stereotype. At number 9, The Notebook, 2004. The Notebook is a great romantic classic. Noah and Allie, played by Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, were two romantic characters who enjoyed a profound and remarkable genuine love story. The epic romantic drama follows an elderly couple as they reflect on their young relationship and the ups and downs of their unbreakable love for one another. While some people aren't fans of romantic comedies, many would say that this is one of the best. At number 8, Mean Girls, 2004. Mean Girls stood out among the thousands of teen films, and it's still one of the most trolled movies in existence today. Its popularity has persisted not because of its brilliant film, but because so many people have deep nostalgic attachments to it. For millions of others, this was the movie of their adolescence. It marked that particular period in their lives and spoke to them in ways that other teen films did not. Mean Girls transports viewers to a high school in the mid-2000s that's a happy place for many. At number 7, The Princess Diaries, 2001. Although Princess Diaries will always be a classic from the early 2000s, Hailey Bieber confirmed on Instagram that it's still relevant by dressing up as Mia Thermopolis for Halloween this year. The wonderful plot of an average girl discovering she's a princess had viewers seeing their youthful fairy tale fantasy come true. Viewers witnessed Mia's transformation from an adolescent to a regal princess, and the rest is history. Not only was this a classic 2001 film, but it also launched Anne Hathaway's successful acting career. At number 6, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, 2005. The novel, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, was published in 2005. It's a story of the 4 close friends who split up, but they utilized a pair of pants that bizarrely fit all of them perfectly to keep their group together. Although the film's aesthetic is slightly old, a decade and a half later, the movie's content still connects with audiences today, and the story of unshakable youthful friendship is likely to make any spectator feel a little nostalgic. At number 5, Superbad, 2007. Casting the right performance for the parts, Jonah Hill took on the major role of Seth, with Michael Cera playing his closest buddy, Evan. Superbad was an early triumph for legendary Jonah Hill, as well as Seth Rogen, who created the picture with his co-writer and genuine childhood best friend, Evan Goldberg. Before being split, a dynamic, nerdy best buddy combo enjoys their final high school party together. Superbad is a hilarious high school comedy that everyone should see. It's a 2017 age comedy that's relevant and funny today. At number 4, The Fast and the Furious, 2001. The overall tone of the film, and the vehicles, and seeing youth versions of all these well-known stars are all very 2000s. Paul Walker was still a rising star, Vin Diesel was a muscular 30-something, and Michelle Rodriguez was barely out of her adolescence. There's the film's campy street feel, which appears to be holdover from the late 90s. And there's the automobiles. What was hip and cutting edge in the early 2000s is now ridiculous, and it truly dates the film. Modern viewers might find it difficult to get into, but those who watched it in 2001 will have good memories. At number 3, Twilight, 2008. Following the popular novel series Twilight, the characters made their big screen debut in 2008 with the release of the first film. Some people claim that the book is always better than the movie, yet once the first Twilight film came out, it lived up to the novel's standards and properly represented each vampire character. Kristen Stewart as Bella Swan, Robert Pattinson as Edward Cullen, and Taylor Lautner as Jacob Black were all excellent choices. Despite having moved on to numerous other projects in the following years, each actor is still famous for their roles in Twilight. And number 2, Avatar, 2009. Avatar was all the rage in 2009. It was a sci-fi narrative that had never been done before, and set the standard high for future 3D movies that followed into theaters. The 3D effects enhanced the graphics for the picture, while the blue avatars added a sci-fi feel to the storyline. Following the loss of his brother, former Marine Jake Sully set off on his journey, which led him to the fictitious content of Pandora. His parallel reality is memorable, remains a sci-fi fan favorite to this day. And at number 1, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 2001. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is the film that started it all for Harry Potter lovers. Harry received a welcoming letter for Hogwarts, and this film established the standard for the next 7 films. These Harry Potter friends frequently rewatch the series. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone transports viewers back to 2001 when Harry's quest began. Some may argue that the movies improved with time, but seeing the initial film and seeing the youthful performers grow into their iconic characters for Sorcerer's Stone is nostalgic for everybody. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.